here at the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations. We recently put on 3 tribal CEO service provider families trainings in 3 Native American communities. The first one we did was for the Nez Perce tribe in Lapwai, Idaho, and then we went to the Spokane tribe in Waupunut, Washington, and then the Coeur d'Alene tribe in Plummer, Idaho. In our trainings, we taught the chain analysis and the DBT skills that we use here at the Healing Lodge. In this video, we will go over the chain analysis, which is a method that we use here with the kids to help process through some of their feelings and emotions that surround some of their problem behaviors. We'll also go over some of the DBT skills that we use and that we help teach the kids to replace their problem behaviors with more positive skills.
Rufus, that's a consequence. You're gonna have to meet with your counselor.
Mark tells me that you're not having a real good day.
Everybody keeps messing with me, man.
What, you got into a fight with one of your peers down on the basketball court?
Booker was being stupid, man, and trying to, rough me up on the court, and I ain't having it.
Normally we do a chain analysis of behavior, and this will kind of help us unpack the whole situation, look at things incrementally, and go back and see how you might have been able to do some of those things a little bit different and not ended up in here with me right now. Is that cool?
I have to do this?
Yeah.
You should make Booker do this, man.
Well, he'll do his with his counselor. Right now, I'm more worried about you. Here, it says vulnerability factors. What are some things that made you vulnerable?
I got a bad phone call from my girl yesterday.
Okay.
She said she doesn't want to be with me anymore.
Oh, okay. So you were in a little bit of a bad mood from the phone call first.
Hello? Yeah. Wow. I'm in here trying to better myself and you tell me this. You know what? No.
And then you stayed up a little bit later. What were you doing while you were still up?
Just thinking, man. I want to go back home and get everything taken care of and fix everything.
So you got a lot going on mentally. You haven't been able to shut your mind off.
Well, I was up a little late, but the way he came in the room, he was just being rude.
Rufus, get out of bed. It's time to get out. Hurry up. Let's go.
Man! Come on! I'm tired! I'm not trying to get up.
What are some other things that made you vulnerable? Is there something else that happened before you guys played basketball that kind of put you in that space?
Then I sit at the same seat every time we're eating lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to come and take my seat. And everyone knows that that's my seat.
Right.
Hey, yo, man, that's my seat, bro.
This one?
Yeah, I always sit at the seat.
Man, I don't see your name in this chair.
Man, that's my seat. Man, this is crazy today. Yo, I always sit here, dude. Don't sit there and try to act like, oh, you don't ever. Come on, man. That's my seat. Ooh.
Why do you think he
Everybody wants to mess with me today, and you know, he sees me sit there all the time, and I think he makes this little thing where he knows I have a temper, you know, so he wants to like mess with me, and he knows that no one sits there but me, and I don't bother anyone, so I don't know why everyone wants to bother me.
So what was the prompting event? What made you fly off the handle and swing at him?
Well, I swung at him because he got rough with me on the basketball court. We were just playing basketball, and I mean, he obviously doesn't know how to play, so he had to like try to push me while I was going up for the shot.
Already in a bad space because you had a bad phone call with your girl. What are some other things in your environment that made you vulnerable to this situation?
People taking my table,
That would be one.
and you know, getting rough with me on the basketball court.
That would
The
be another.
skills coach waking me up, you know, all rude and stuff,
Okay.
you know, all that.
Right here it says list the actual and specific behaviors and the events pertaining to the situations. First one, we got the phone call. What DBT skill do you think you could have used to handle that phone call better?
I went in my room and, you know, wrote lyrics, probably just, you know, got a skills coach and went on a walk,
Okay.
around a circle.
Yeah. So the accepts, you could have just distracted yourself. You could have gone for a walk. You could have pulled out your notebook and started writing lyrics. You could have went up and punched the punching bag. Okay? Just distract yourself. Take your mind off of that situation. So then the second event, we got the early wake up from the skills coach. What DBT skill do you think you could have used with that?
I guess I could have used radical acceptance and that.
Right. Okay, because it is what it is. He already woke you up. You're not going to go back to sleep. You got to get back to breakfast, right? Okay. So you just kind of accept things for the way that they are. The third one, we have Booker when he takes your seat. What skill do you think you could have used there?
I guess I could have dear manned him, you know, because tell him how much the seat means to me.
Right. And the dear man skill, that's the skill that we teach you guys to help you guys get what you want, right? Instead of being abrasive, saying, hey, give me my seat back, just say, hey, you know, I usually sit here. I sit here every day. This is kind of my favorite spot. This is where I wake up at in the morning. This is where I like to eat breakfast. Can I have my chair back? And then the fight, what skill do you think you could have used there?
Improve meaning.
Oh, okay. So what's meaningful to you?
You know, like my family, you know, because they all want me to complete this treatment,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I guess I could have, you know, used that.
So swinging on Booker kind of puts you in a spot where you could potentially get kicked out and you end up disappointing your family. Okay. So what were some of the consequences in the environment? The consequence would have been that you had to come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Normally you don't come up here and just hang out with me. Okay. What were some of the delayed consequences?
You lose the gym for 3 days, right?
Yeah. I think it'd probably be best for you to take a couple days off and just kind of collect yourself, get yourself together, and then maybe try playing some basketball again at a later time. So what were the actual consequences in yourself?
Get in trouble.
Basically, right? And what were some of the delayed consequences, or what could have been the delayed consequence?
Yeah, again, like disappointing my family. You know, if I don't complete this treatment,
Right.
you
So did going through this help? Did this kind of help you unpack what happened there and where you might have been vulnerable and what put you in that situation?
Yeah, it kind of made me think about everything, you know, in a different light, you know, instead of just acting on my anger.
Okay.
You know, kind of the way this broke it down kind of just helped me realize, you know, a lot more. You know, the situation is bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And there's a lot of things that come into play when we choose to certain behaviors that we act out on, right?
yeah, now I'm thinking about it, it sucks, man.
It's all right. Don't beat yourself up.
I think I could do this, you know. I just kind of had to look at everything from a different light, but now, I get it.
All right.
I hope this video was helpful in understanding how we work with the kids here at the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations using chain analysis and other DBT skills. Please leave us some feedback, and thank you very much from the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations.
Oh! Sorry. Good. All right.
You hurt my back.
Really? We're sure. Really? Let's just get this over with. No. I imagine you going warrior. What, son?
Improv.
Hey, you're not starting yet, are you?
No.
Oh my gosh, this is awful.